Barely.
I didn't even see that was up there.
Yep. Now I've got to get it up here.
Come on, get out of here.
Oh,
No.
come on. Please start posting.
No.
Where is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Right, let's do this again. We're here. It is Monday. There we go.
Is it Monday?
Yeah, it is today.
Oh, it is. See, it says
Yeah, it
so
says so. And it's the evening.
Oh, that's I think that's a good thing then.
I know, it's very, very helpful.
Very helpful.
Because those birds are so noisy at 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening, you can't tell what we're up to at all.
Well, you know, I woke up and saw that it was 4, and I thought, oh my God, the
You
dogs
missed
are
it.
going to bark and get away. It was 4 in the afternoon.
Oh dear. Now, I think I've got this. So, the dilemma, remember I was having real problems with my my questions. I think Nick sorted it.
Oh,
Yeah, he uninstalled the app and then he reinstalled it, which I'm always terrified to do because I can't remember the password.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and the other problem is I use his Facebook page, so it's not even the recovery doesn't even go to me. So it appears that whatever he's done has made it work.
Oh,
It's even better.
well, there you are.
So that's very good. That hopefully gets us for the moment going in the right direction. So you went to, was it Newburyport Council on Aging this morning?
No,
No.
it was not. It was, just a minute, I'll remember.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember the places it was not. Yes. We've been to several places in Newburyport.
Yes.
And they're big, and they're lovely places. And I was told we were to go to 80 Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to one of the places where I've been before, and I went in with Wanda, and I said, "Are we due here this morning?" They said, "No." They were 180 Low Street. That's a pretty close.
Close enough.
You know, that's the kind of mistake that around here it's swallowed. But it was another place up the street that has now changed hands and has a new name.
Oh.
And it's very nice. We went in, and they had all the people sitting in a circle, so they were ready for us. So it wasn't good if we were late. We were only about 5 minutes late.
Yes.
I don't like to be 5 minutes late, but we were. They were very nice, and they had a good time.
Well, that's perfect.
My intern is having trouble thinking of 3 things at once. You know, I mean, he's supposed to keep the drool off the face and hand out the cookies, and
It's a lot, isn't it?
it really it's a lot.
It's a yes.
No.
You don't need to be answering questions.
No.
We don't do that. We just don't do that. Good girl.
No.
And Penny turned 1 on Penny. She turned 1 on what was it? Was it Friday? The first.
Do we know her birthday?
The 1st of May.
How do we know her birthday?
Because our breeder asked for a picture.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she is now a big 1-year-old.
I see, because everybody asks.
Yes, she's 1.
She's not a year old yet.
She is now.
She is now. Okay.
So that was her.
Will you stop licking me?
And stop
She wants to sit
sit
down.
on my knee. Look, I know, all the time. You're such a big, personable girl. Yes, you are.
She's a nice girl.
She's a very nice
She
girl.
does well with not another one.
No. It's okay.
Okay.
She is a very nice girl. Very gentle. With a habit of trying to sit on your knee.
I know it.
Oi, no, Missy Moo.
Okay, off away.
Away.
Come on, away. Go lie down now. Can you go lie down? Go lie down.
Oh, look at that.
Good girl. Look at that.
She's like,
Go lie down. Go lie
She's
down.
like-
Go. Good girl.
she?
She's getting there. It's a struggle, believe me, because she's jumping on people at the door, and I'm thinking, I'm a dog trainer? And this dog is misbehaving?
Yeah, she's
Anyway.
such a nice girl.
She is a good girl.
Yeah. How many people did you see?
It was a big circle. What was it, 5? 10? I would say 40.
That's a lot.
It was a big room, and they were all wheelchair to wheelchair all the way around. And all of them wanted to feed the dog, and so they all did. And then the dogs were very thirsty,
Right.
and he had not bought in our watering equipment, so they came up with 2 bowls of water, and they went through the bowls.
Oh my gosh.
They were thirsty.
How many dogs did you take?
4.
4. Just Wanda with your dogs?
Yeah. She sat on somebody's lap the whole time.
It's Wanda.
Yeah.
A lap warmer.
She's getting old, I think. She doesn't jump up quite so quickly.
Sprightly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still knows her job though.
Yep, she made the job.
Definitely. So
Well, when I walked in with my walker, and I had Wanda with me, and I said, "Are we due here?" And they said, "Oh yes, you are." Is that the dog you're bringing to entertain? I said, "No." I said, "Wait till you see." So I called him outside, and he opened the door, and 3 of those came spilling out of the car and fired themselves up through the door. You know.
yeah. It's quite something.
Yeah, it is something.
They're very good. So,
However.
when you were out with Heather yesterday,
Yes. I went to a store.
ooh, nice.
I did. I bought food.
Ooh, even better.
You know, I've gotten onto Irish butter.
It's totally different, isn't
It
it?
is different. Have you seen it around?
I buy it, yeah. Because to me, it's like what butter is.
Yeah.
So and I think it's that there's a culturing process that it goes through, so it tastes different.
It's different. Because I bought a pound of butter and a half a pound of Irish butter.
Yeah.
It only comes in half pounds,
Naturally.
naturally.
Do you prefer it?
Huh?
Do you prefer the Irish butter?
This is only the 3rd time I've had it, so I'm really not going to pay attention. I bought it the first time just out of, just
Yeah.
whatever. But I'll pay attention now and see whether I have an opinion.
Then you just
I do. It's different color even.
It's a far richer colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And then this weekend, I think people have noticed the courtyard camera is up. The one over there.
Yes.
And I will say to people, we did explain and show Carlene before we made it live, because it does very definitely look in this direction.
Yes. I have to be careful.
Yes. In case you flash everyone.
Yeah.
So we did discuss that. We did not just put it up and have Carlene unaware. So
no, the whole thing does show down through.
and there's sound on it.
Is what?
There is sound on it.
There's sound on it.
Yeah, and it's lovely because you really hear the birds down here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was hoping I could talk you into leaving your thing on all night long.
What thing?
Your arena camera.
We don't turn it off. It's on, is it not?
So you're not listening to the sound? Are you listening to the music?
No, the sound is on in the arena camera.
And you don't think it's loud or funny or something?
I don't.
Last night it started with the helicopter. It's probably going to Mass General. But from there on, and there's things that sound like people talking.
Oh, have a look and see this evening. I do feel that with that camera, there's and I presume it's because it's in the building, there's like an echo.
It must be.
It sounds quite concentrated.
It's very weird. And but being deaf, I can't quite understand the words. But maybe you could.
I'll have a listen to it this evening.
It went on all night long.
I'm not listening to it all night. I've got enough problems.
Oh. And then there's some of them that play with the various equipment down there. They'll pick up a bucket and bang it around. But there are noises that I couldn't figure out. I couldn't figure out.
I know it very definitely during the day. It picks up the children who play in the houses behind.
Oh, really?
Yes, quite distinctly. And it's funny because when you're in the arena, you're not that aware of it. But it must be the higher pitch it picks up.
It's amazing what a dictating, when I'm dictating something, what else it will pick up in the process.
What are you going with that?
Hey, no!
Little mischief.
Well, those are special because that is the exact quantity of what goes in my CPAP.
Yes.
So I emptied those and I left them there. And last week somebody threw them all out thinking they were junk. So I had to go and buy.
How dare they?
How dare they? So I had to go and buy some more, which I just emptied into my watering device, and this time don't touch them.
No. And that goes for you too, Penny. She's like, on it. And then Janina's on 1 foot at the moment.
Yeah. That's not the one. I want to know who bit her.
Oh, it was a tick.
No.
It was a tick bite on her back.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them about that far apart.
I don't know. I didn't look at it.
Hey, kid.
So not only is Janina on one leg, because it was Hunter Pace this weekend, and she and Olaf set the course on a Saturday, which is pretty intensive in itself. And then they ride it, and that's the picture of her riding Chester. And then they have to, after everyone's ridden it, they have to take the course apart. And as you'll know, the weather this weekend was most peculiar. It was very humid and there was rain, so underfoot it's a bit slippy and muddy. So she managed to twist her ankle, so she's hobbling on one good ankle. She's got a tick bite, which she was going to emergency care for to get doxycycline. And then she's going to Paris on Friday, which is a walking city.
Yeah.
So I said to her, you don't need to be on 1 foot while you're in Paris because you'll not enjoy it. So she says that she thinks it's getting better though.
I didn't hear the tick bite. I thought a horse bit her or something.
No, she found a tick on her back. So
she didn't find the tick?
Yes.
I didn't hear that part.
Yes. So
she got 2 distinct marks.
Yeah, maybe it was 2 ticks. So she's got, she had to go today to pick up doxycycline.
Yeah.
And I think they just give you 1 massive dose of it.
That's new.
Yes, because they used to give you a
30 days.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a bit more comprehensive and none of this, because you can't take doxycycline with milk products and all that sort of thing. So hopefully that keeps her in this.
Well, if it wasn't a bite, there goes that fun, because she said she woke up one morning with it, and I thought, okay, now who bit you in the night?
Yeah, well, that's even worse. No, so I think tick season this year is quite vigorous, shall we say?
Yeah, we're having it here.
Yeah, well, exactly. So I'm pulling them off my dogs as well.
Yeah.
Even with Frontline,
yeah,
I'm still pulling ticks off the dogs.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I think so. Janine will be away on Friday, and Judy's got all of the jobs all sorted, and I'll do the barns, and you'll just, well, we'll have you in the barns and sort of like doing the hay and all the jobs, and you can just keep going. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be busy.
Okay.
And the exciting news is the builders phoned Nick today, and they're going to start working on the Deagle house tomorrow.
What are they doing there?
They're chopping off the dead end,
Okay.
because that's the most cost effective, and to save the end that's still in good condition and just put a gable end on at the other bit, and then
I was not consulted at all.
oh sorry, I think Janine and Nick and the builders went up to have a look to see what they could salvage. I wasn't there either. I came in at the tail end of it.
Okay, well, what?
So you've got about 3/4 of it that is still
Usable.
operational.
Right. Are the chain link gates?
Inside it.
Huh?
They're inside it.
They are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I think the chain link may have to go down here.
Yes, so that's, and Janine measured it, and it's not the right size, she said. But it's there, so we've got access to it should we need it.
Why isn't it the right size? This is 5 feet apart.
Yeah, she said it's more narrow up there.
It could be, but we can. Chain link is absolutely wonderful
Yeah.
because you can be a foot short on them and buy yourself a 2-foot section and just put it between the two.
Yeah, exactly.
And they go on with clamps and take
So-
you 5 minutes.
It's all up there. So
Yeah,
we'll get
because
that
buying
sorted.
gates is very expensive.
Oh yes, it most definitely is.
So I wanted to get this operational in case Bella wants to use it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that should be quite a quick job,
Yeah,
I would have thought.
yeah.
So that'll be fine. So anyway, so that gets that building watertight again.
So to speak.
Well, yes, and it keeps it all just moving ahead. So that's good.
It's too bad I wasn't consulted, but at any rate.
No, so but it's good that you've got 3/4 of it.
I know. Having built it in the first place, I could have nailed the end on real easy without
Yeah,
spending any money.
yeah. Well, it's sunk. Everything's where the tree came on it. It has pushed the walls out, the framing for the walls out. So the whole thing is just dropped down. But from the doors are fine, and then just a bit more. We've got a bit more past the doors, and then they're just going to put an end on it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, it'll be up and operational, so that's good.
For goats?
For goats, yes, apparently. Yes, apparently they're moving in as well.
Whatever.
Nobody asked me about that either.
Whatever. Okay.
But they'll be just fine up there. And it means that they don't have to come out anywhere. They'll just go in and out of the Deagle themselves.
Well, they're going to live there permanently.
I think so. Well, as permanent as anything ever is in this place.
That's true.
For the moment, we shall say.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll go with that for just now, okay?
Yep.
That's good. So that will be exciting, and that will, that'll keep things going. So that's us up and running with 4 cameras. So we must have another 3 to go. 3 cameras still to be put up.
Why?
Because we've still got 3 cameras. We bought 5.
Oh.
So I think one is going to go on to Puppy Hill, and then need to work out what we're doing with the other 2,
I don't know.
which will be good.
I just live here.
You'll get up one day and you'll be like, who built that?
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to open this. So this came through, and this is, I'm very excited to see this. This came through from. Who wants to open it? Would you open it so I don't put this down? This is from Linda Daniels, and she sent this through first. Linda Daniels.
Oh yeah, she said a funny thing.
Yeah, she
You
said
wanna
super
hold all
things.
that stuff?
Yes, thank you. We'll need the scissors, I think.
I got a pair right
Yeah, I
here.
know. It's very
I gotta be
securely
very
packaged.
careful though, because I don't know what I'm cutting here. I'm being very careful. Get out of here, dog. You're not gonna add to it.
You got a pair of scissors in your nose, silly Billy. This is.
This is weird stuff. Oh,
Thank you.
watch it. There's stuff at the bottom.
Nope. Ooh, it's got instructions.
Read prior to something.
It's
Oh,
a,
my word.
so this is a hay pillow.
Oh,
A hay pillow.
a hay pillow.
Yeah, so we put the hay in it and it can lie in the ground,
Oh my word.
which would be super. And it's really strong, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So thank you very much.
Very weird.
Yeah, so we're going to go and try that out. You read the instructions. Watch out, Susie. So that will lie in the ground, because let's face it,
Read prior to use.
that's where they like to have their hay. Thank you, Linda.
It's got 2 pages.
Okay, and we've got glasses now, so we're fine.
There you are.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I think I've answered what happened to Janine. She fell over on Janine. She fell when she was taking the course down. And Sophie did make it back across the border.
Oh, good.
Honestly. So they've got her back home. That was a relief. Oh dear. Janine leaves Paris on Friday. That's right, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yes, it's Friday. Wanda will be with Janine just now.
What's your problem with food?
Is she looking for food?
You know, they think I missed supper or something.
Oh.
Or they like the water freshened.
Definitely. Oh, and not only was it Penny's birthday, but Ben sent through a video of Pockets because it's her birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, my word.
Yep.
I'm glad Pockets is doing well.
Oh, she's having a great time.
Yes.
Best job forever for that. She's so smart and so into absolutely everything, and she just needed a very active job.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, so the kennel side of the barn is coming along. You'll have seen the outside door
What?
on the kennel side of the barn. Kennels, what would be 8, 7, 6, 5.
4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a.
I think that's Janine coming.
Oh, good. So there is a sliding door that allows us access from the outside into the barn, and the upright posts are in. We just need to get the ground dry enough to get the cross posts in, which I think we'll probably do when Janine comes back, unless the weather dries up enough this week, and it's not looking like it.
What are we trying to get in?
To get the cross posts, the rails on the fencing.
Oh, okay.
But it's looking a bit iffy this week.
What are those rails up there?
That's for that fencing.
They look short.
The ones that are in the gazebo.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
they look short. Get out, please.
So
Sybil's a good girl, though. I shouldn't yell at her.
no, she is a very good girl. So the kennel's coming along fine. And then I think Janine was actually thinking about bringing back the other white goats.
Really?
Who knew Janine liked goats this much?
Well, the white goats I think would be wonderful.
Yes. So
It's these four, the budding ones.
well, they're up there. They're not coming out of there. They'll be fine.
Well, you know.
So I think that she's talking about putting the herd of white goats onto what was Puppy Hill. So we'll need to get another name for it, and then maybe a couple of donkeys, and then they can all go in and out of that barn. And that's somewhere that we were going to try and have a camera that looked at a bit like the horse side of the barn, a camera that looked inside the barn and outside the barn. So. Yes.
I know. We'll get them dinner later. I have to finish this first.
He's like, are you sure?
Okay, go. I know. Go on.
Ooh, did you buy Kerrygold Irish butter?
What?
Kerrygold Irish butter. There you go.
I think it was.
Yes, it's getting a good rating.
It comes in a very bright, you know,
gold-coloured package.
stainless steel package.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, it is lovely being able to see the dogs on the patio, on your patio,
Yes.
from the camera. I think everybody's moved from watching the yard camera to the courtyard camera.
When I first set up that area, I was so intent on making the area 100 by 60, which is a dressage ring. I was sure Janine was going to ride dressage. And that's what's happened. It's all gotten. We lost that one.
Yep. Oh, so Dodie says there isn't a sound echo in the arena camera.
There is a.
Yes,
yeah.
it does, because I notice it, because sometimes Ginny records Wallace's training, and then I forward it on to Hidden Pond or whoever else is looking at the horse in question, and the sound is not quite as sharp as it should be, and it definitely echoes. It must just be the shape.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it is.
The helicopter really blew nice. I'm sure that's what that noise was.
Was there a daily doggy today? Was there a daily doggy today?
I don't know.
I thought I saw one. Although that could have been yesterday. My days all run into one.
I don't know.
Oh, no, there was not a daily doggy.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, look at this. So, this is lovely. This lady Heather, she's on the calendar to visit the farm Thursday afternoon, and they're visiting from Texas.
Oh, good.
Her son Kai has followed us for many years, and it has been his wish for a very long time to visit.
Oh, my.
Oh, he can't wait to meet you.
Oh, my
That's
word.
lovely.
Okay.
Thursday. We'll try and organise the weather, but it's not looking good. Sorry.
Well, it'll be the same with the arena.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We've got the donkey tea tent, we've got the arena, we'll be fine. And the barn. So Dodie, what they do with tick bites now is you get them, as long as you get them within 24 to 48 hours, they give you a preventative dose of doxycycline, and that they are convinced heads off Lyme. So it should just be dealt with before it becomes anything, because I think Lyme is so prevalent in the area that they don't mess around with it any longer. So they'll not even do a test to see whether or not it's positive or negative.
Yeah, I've never had I've had one dog out of 300 test negative for Lyme.
Yeah,
Everything
there
else
you
is
go.
positive.
There you go.
Everything else is positive.
Yeah. And the problem is, and so Wanda's saying, Roger is saying, make sure we get the ticks off Wanda. The difficulty is the dogs even they're using frontline, and the ticks are still biting.
Yeah.
It's we've got strong ticks here.
Yep.
Oh, Linda still needs the information for Friday's visit.
Friday's visit?
Yeah, who went on Friday's visit? Was it you and Jake?
Oh.
Savita.
Oh. Oh. I don't even remember where we went.
We'll have to have a think about that one. Sorry. Okay.
Linda is doing one hell of a job.
I know.
I wish we could convince her to run the whole place.
Well, that would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Oh, we'd all be cracking.
Oh, I don't know when is Bud putting in the pond fountain?
When he gets around to it.
There you go.
He knows about it.
Yes.
Thought about it. Bud's no spring chicken, you know.
No, but he does a super job.
He's super. There's more in Bud's head than ever. You know,
Yep.
anyone knows.
Okay, did you ever solve the 1-door, 2-door puzzle you had with Nick on Friday?
No.
I don't even know what it was, so that's fine.
How many doors are there to the Deagle house?
There's 2 doors to get in the side.
Yeah, I don't remember 2 doors.
Well, there is now.
There's one door, it's a 4-foot door.
No, there's 2 doors to get in it. And then they clip together in the middle.
I think somebody changed that on me.
Well, maybe they did, but there's definitely 2 doors on the side.
That's the way you usually go in and out.
Mm-hmm.
The way he bangs his head.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Why the hell would I put 2 doors when I could put one?
I do not know, because it's a pretty big door. But what you can do is you can leave one bolted in place and just use the other one to go in and out. But there's definitely 2 doors that open either side. Then there was me thinking it was just a design feature. And it's a massive, wide, really wide opening. And each door must be 4 foot wide.
Sure, it'd be a piece of plywood.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get fancy.
2 of them.
Ah.
Oh dear. I think the beaver's still there. I have not seen the beaver yet. Have you seen the beaver?
No, but I've seen pictures of the beaver.
Yeah, that's all I've seen too.
It's a very large beaver.
Yes.
If that's what it is. I don't know what else it could be.
No. No, it must be a beaver. The courtyard camera is mounted on the opposite side to where Service Dog had their camera on the T-tent. So it's not on it's not on the corner where it used to be, it's on the opposite side. And the reason we put it there is because it gives a better view of what's going on in the actual courtyard. And we feel we've got the yard camera on the end of the deagle, so that covers that area quite nicely. think everything carries ticks nowadays, any mammals. I think the mice carry them, the deer. We've got so many things wandering through here.
And apparently Janine carried them.
Dan Janine. We'll have to douse her with something.
I had to dig one out of her navel one year.
The nasty things. My first experience of a tick in Scotland, now bear in mind at this point they didn't carry mine, was my brother had been on a Duke of Edinburgh expedition, and he'd been away camping for several days and come home, and he kept saying, I've got this really sore thing in my back, and my father took one look at him and went, oh, it's a tick, and the head, it was on his scapula, the shoulder, and it was really, so my dad tried to pull it out, twist it, wasn't for coming, and he couldn't see its little legs. He said, I think I'm going to have to cut it out, said he with great joy. As he got out his surgeon's kit, unrolled it, like this, and went, this one will do it. So he said to me, you hold him. I went, I'm not holding him. So I ended up holding my brother while my father went in with the tip of a scapula to dig the blinking head out. It was great. And I think that was our first introduction as his children to his surgeon's kit, which I might add, really looked like it hadn't seen much action in a good few decades. So that was it. Ugh. Janine, I think, is going to be in Paris for 10 days, which will be lovely. Yes, Lyme, Connecticut. It doesn't seem like Pockets is 9. That's incredible.
Really?
I still think of her as,
Maybe.
yeah. You know.
Speaking of ticks, I swear I had one on my plate the other day.
Did you eat it?
No.
Good.
Turned out to be a slice of celery. But I'll tell you, that looked like one tick, like one of those big ticks that Dr. Paul used to pull out of a hole.
Celery.
Oh.
Oh. So Irina says that when you were mentioning that you don't recognise faces, she has the same condition, and it's called prosopagnosia, and that's face blindness.
Yeah, I don't. I couldn't. This business of the person in the courtroom drawing a picture of, and you're supposed to describe what the person looks. I couldn't do that.
No.
I have no idea.
Do you know something I've always found difficult is names and faces, and I always put it down to when I used to work with children, and there would be several children in the same family, and they had similar facial features. It would take me months to get the right child, and then I started identifying names with traits. You know, certain children with certain names, I always thought, oh, that was a really problem child, so I wouldn't name animals, you know, after that child. It was terrible, and it really cut down your scope for naming things, I can tell you. Willow is on Meredith at the moment, and the reason she's over in Meredith is because I'm working with her in hand. So I have her where I can take her out, walk her around the roads, and just check to see how she's behaving. So we were out yesterday, we had a really good grooming session, and then walked down the road, and she got a terrible shock when a car came up behind her, so she jumped on top of me.
Okay.
So I put my elbow out and then she jumped away from me. So we were doing a bit of a dance on the road. So that was very exciting. So these are the sorts of things that we're just trying to pin down what she needs help with. And Sky's still at the farm, and Woody's in the back, because Woody is Sky's donkey while she's staying here, because he likes donkeys. So there. Oh, Janine suggested Puppy Hill should be renamed Goat Hill. Oh, or she's been calling it Naughty Hill. Well, that's probably more fitting. Michelle has done an absolutely fantastic job outside the cabin. And
unbelievable.
And I think it's even more stunning at night time.
Really? With
all the lights. Yes, there's so many little twinkling lights. It's absolutely beautiful. She's a real talent. Oh, that's nice. Chaos Hill would be good.
Oh,
Chaos Hill. For
chaos?
Yes. Well, the goats are chaotic, and you had chaos.
Yeah. Goldy Hill.
Okay, right, let's establish this one. Who are the persons in the caricatures in the arena? Because Frances remembers when they were done and put up, but cannot remember who they are pictures of, and she can't see that well. So, on the arena, you know the pictures of the presidents at the back?
Oh, sure. Oh, I don't know what. What do you mean?
She wants to know who they are.
Oh my word, you can't tell?
No, she can't see. Her eyesight's not good.
There's Bush, Clinton, and Perot.
There you go.
The three of them were running for presidency that one year, but I had the donkeys in parades.
Oh.
So I had 8 donkeys pulling me in a wagon, and behind the wagon I had those 3 on separate wagons, and behind those 3 was a tiny wagon with a bucket and shovel and a sign that said they're all full of shit.
And you got away with it.
I got away with it. What was that? In Salem, in the parade in Salem, Perot, one of Perot's wheels
fell off
or something. We got a problem with Perot. And we had to unclamp him and leave him by the road. Which is kind of what happened in the whole political thing anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go, perfect.
Here comes a car.
Oh, it's the gentleman with your dinner.
Oh, the dinner episode?
Yes, from Dinner Bell. Watch out. No.
Hey, wait, back!
Oh.
Back up.
No.
Back up.
It's
My word, what have we got?
tulips. There you go. Or do you want the food?
Look at that!
Look, 2 beautiful tulips.
And what have we here?
Food. Tulips for something I don't know. Very nice. We've got a chocolate chip cookie and
Get out of here. Oh, look at that.
oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Ham, salad, and boiled potatoes.
Very nice, okay.
Very tasty.
We'll tackle that later on in a cookie.
Yes. Yeah, the background noise is Penny. She's chewing on a bone. My goodness.
Rocky, get out of there. We'll be with you shortly.
Oh my goodness, apparently isopropyl alcohol kills ticks in seconds, and alcohol wipe or cotton ball soaked in it if it's available. Oh.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know.
I take them off the dogs and then flush them down the toilet, I'm afraid.
Get your roof. Look at this. There's a roof.
Okay.
Okay, all right. We'll be with you shortly.
Hilda likes it to be called Chaos Hill. Yeah, that's a good name for it.
Yes, I know. What do you need for dinner? You're hungry. You're hungry. Yes.
And Ginger says you've made so many great memories for so many people. I presume the tulips are for Carlene. I don't think you have to eat them though.
No?
No.
We stick them in a bottle someplace.
A bowl.
Bottle.
We can. We can find something to put them in somewhere.
Okay.
Well, that's you. All done. So,
Okay.
hello Bella. I'm sorry you're late too. Okay, so back tomorrow.
Ooh,
We'll be back tomorrow.
back tomorrow.
Yes, indeedy. Well, thank you very much. You'll get your dinner while it's hot.
Okay.
There we go.